Hi, I'm Dr. Nelson. I own Advocate Wellness right outside of Fort Worth, Texas. Our purpose is to connect people with the fastest, most effective health solutions out there. You're watching my mini series on neuropathy and what you can do about it. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Dr. Nelson. We're talking about neuropathy. Welcome to my mini series. In our first video, we talked about the structure of nerves. And in the second video, we talked about how nerves function, how they depolarize, so how they fire, and then a quick word on the mechanical and chemical different causes, and a word about threshold, how close they are to firing at any given point. So at Advocate Wellness, we measure and evaluate 6 different forms of sensation. Let's dive into them. Some of them are painful, some of them are not. But they all play a part in what you feel and then how your body's able to respond to those feelings and hopefully be able to help you do that appropriately. Let's dive in. All right, the 6 different types of sensation. So we're going to start with soft touch. All right, that's fine touch. We measure that with a cotton ball. So when you come in for your evaluation for your foot health, or if we're doing it over telehealth, you just need a cotton ball to sense this. If you're curious on whether or not you're missing this, grab a cotton ball, brush it across the top of your foot and see if there are any areas where you can't feel it as well. If you do, you might have neuropathy. Second part, so we're going to check for cool touch. So the easy ways we test for this is with a metal spatula. Everybody's got a spatula at the house, so it makes testing over virtual visits very easy. So you take a metal spatula, again, you feel it across the tops of your feet, backs of your hands, and then see if there's any areas where it's decreased. And when I say decreased, we compare sensation to your forehead, right here. That's the most normal area of sensation across the board, very reliable. And so we test it on the backs of the hands and the tops of the feet. Now I know some of the pain and discomfort and issues might be on the bottoms of your feet. Our tests are calibrated to be checking the top of the feet. There's a reason for that. Don't worry about it. Well, let's talk about the third type of sensation. That's cold sensation. Now you might think cool and cold are the same, but they're not. So cold sensation, we do this with a frozen bag of peas or with an ice pack or something along those lines. Again, so we compare the top of the forehead right here, the backs of the hands at 5 different places, the tops of the feet, 5 different places as well. All right, fourth type of sensation is going to be heat. We'll check that simply by using a hair dryer. Now, word about heat, it's hard to hurt yourself with the cold, but if you are lacking sensation and you hold that hair dryer too close to your skin for too long, it might hurt you a little bit. So please, if you're going to check this for yourself, please be careful. We have trained personnel do this in the office for a reason. And if you are lacking sensation, then this might become an issue. So please do this very, very carefully if you're going to do this for yourself. I can't tell you what to do, but I would just urge you to be careful with this. So first, get an idea for how fast, how things get how hot by pointing it at your forehead. And I would suggest starting in a low setting. And then you can check the back of your hands. You can check your feet. Very straightforward. Hey, if you're enjoying this video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It helps us out a ton. It helps YouTube understand to show this to more people who might be dealing with issues like you or have questions like you might have. Make sure and click the bell as well to get notified when we drop some more awesome videos just like this one. The fifth type of sensation is going to be a pinprick. So we'll actually use a toothpick for this. Everybody's got toothpicks, right? What we're looking for is that sharp prick feeling. And if it's dull compared with your forehead, where your forehead is like, it's nice, sharp feeling, but if you go along the backs of your hands and the tops of your foot, and it is dull, then you know that there's an issue relaying sharp pain. All right. The last one that we check for is going to be vibration. And so we'll take a tuning fork and we'll place it on the forehead, and then we'll this is not something that people have at home, honestly. So when we do virtual consults, we will send them a tuning fork ahead of time. So that's why it's important to make those with us about a week in advance, so that we have time to send you the tuning fork. So, but yeah, we'll check the tops of the back of the hands and the tops of the feet with vibration. Those are the 6 different types of sensation that we check for. People are often surprised to find that 1 or 2 of their types of sensation might be completely unaffected, but that the other 4 might be severely affected. And what we found is that specifically vibration and light touch are the most important ones that affect balance. So if you're checking these things for yourself at home, it's not going to be completely diagnostic. You would still need to have that be very carefully vetted by someone who's trained on how to evaluate it and how to be able to score it for you, but you can get an idea for yourself whether or not you're missing those sort of things. And if you're lacking balance, it might be a good idea to go through, get a cotton ball, get a tuning fork, very cheap. You can get them on Amazon. Go ahead and check the tops of your feet and see if there's any places where you notice decreased sensation compared to your forehead. If you do, you might be suffering with neuropathy and it might be time to get that checked. I hope you've enjoyed this video. My name is Dr. Nelson at Advocate Wellness. We connect people to the fastest, most effective health solutions out there. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.